Good afternoon, everybody. Jason Zaleski here, and welcome to the Cropping Central LLC pregame show. Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N. 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central at 715-352-2843 and County Road N, west of Edgar. Sectional final, here we go. Winner goes to state and loser just so close, right? So you get all the way here, you may as well make the trip down to Goodman, Diamond, and Madison, and the winner today will do just that, and they'll head down to Madison at the end of next week. It's the Edgar Wildcats and the Sevastopol Pioneers going at it on Spud Field here at WIAA in Plover. Man, what a game this is going to be. Gene Delisio is on the call, so you're in for a treat with that as well. But this is exciting times. Trip to state on the line. It doesn't get any bigger, it doesn't get any better, and it doesn't get any more pressure-packed than that. I'll talk about pressure coming up here in a little bit as we continue our Cropping Central pregame show. Well, first, let's talk about Sevastopol. They are here by way of this. They beat Pembine Goodman 10-0 in 5 innings back on Thursday, May 26th. And then on Tuesday, took care of Niagara 6-1, and then Leona Wabino 6-5. So that was Sevastopol's path here for the Edgar Wildcats, coming in as the 2 seed in the bottom half of this bracket. Sevastopol, the 1 seed in the top half of section number 2. Edgar, their way here, they took care of Bowler Gresham 18-0, a 3-inning affair there. A 7-0 win over Three Lakes Phelps. And then Michaela Workus hurls a perfect game on Tuesday to take down Newman Catholic 7-0. So the Edgar Wildcats are wilding out as we come down to the sectional final. And again, pressure packed. And I'm just going to tell you right now, there are pressure moments in this game, in these type of games. Things uncommon happen. You'll see sometimes some fielding mistakes that you have never seen before, all that pressure mounting on these kids. And then you'll see adrenaline spikes and balls hit a country mile sometimes. These are exciting games, and glad you get to be a part of it today. Glad we get to help you out here at Zaleski Sports and help you become a part of what is a really big day across the state. Softball teams from all over are going to punch their ticket to the state tournament, again, at Goodman Field at the University of Wisconsin in Madison. Other games on Zaleski Sports. All the rest of our games today, first pitch at 5 o'clock. So we're a half hour ahead of everybody else. It's Assumption and Blair Taylor at 5 o'clock, Spash and Superior at 5 o'clock. All those games found live at ZaleskiSports.com. And then we'll also give you Amherst highlights, and you may hear some noise during this broadcast when there's nothing happening on the field in front of us. That's because right behind us on Fire Pro Field, Amherst is on the field, and we'll bring you Amherst highlights later on today as they look to punch their ticket to the state tournament as well. So don't be alarmed to hear screams and shouts coming from behind. There's another state qualifying softball game happening 20 feet away. As a matter of fact, every now and then you may get a stray foul ball that jumps over 2 fences and lands on Spud Field here in front of us. But yeah, we're very much looking forward to this one. Again, Edgar and Sevastopol, you get 2 teams that are from different areas of the state, and it's really tough to compare. So I don't have any of those comparisons for you today, other than the fact that everybody's in the same pressure cooker. They made a drive somewhere. Sevastopol, a little bit longer drive than Edgar to get down to Plover today, but once you get on that bus, the music's hopping. You maybe get your AirPods on or your earbuds, and you're just getting in your game face. You're getting your game mode on, and once you hop on that bus, the next thing you know, you're getting off the bus and you're stepping onto the softball diamond, getting ready to play a game to go to state. For a lot of student athletes, a once in a lifetime opportunity. These don't come around very often. As a matter of fact, the Edgar Wildcat fans know that the Edgar softball team has never been to the state tournament. So these chances don't come around very often. As a matter of fact, in Edgar, they've come around once, and it's tonight. All right. So we're going to leave you with that. We think that's a pretty good setup for today's game. Again, Gene Delisio on the call coming up in just a few minutes. National anthem is just around the corner. And this has been the Cropping Central LLC pregame show. Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar. Your game is coming up next, right here on Zaleski Sports.
Hello everyone, and welcome into this sectional final matchup. We're going to have the national anthem here in just a moment, and I'll give you a quick game preview. My name's Caleb Jacoby on Zaleski Sports, right after this. That was your national anthem here on Zaleski Sports, and tonight we've got a good one. Jason just gave you the introduction. Again, my name is Caleb Jacoby, here calling this one for you tonight. The Edgar Wildcats, the number 2 seed, taking on the Sevastopol Pioneers, the number 1 seed, here in this 2022 WIAA tournament. And a trip to the state tournament is on the line tonight at the WIAA complex here in Plover, Wisconsin. Sevastopol is the home team, Edgar the road team, so it'll be Sevastopol out in the outfield first. We'll give you their starting lineups first. On the mound, we'll go through their field. On the mound, it's Libby Ash, number 18. Catching, it's Sam Differt. And at first base, Kristen Daubner. At second base, it's Claire Hibberly. At shortstop, Bailey Ricola. At third base, it is Naomi Ricola. And out in the outfield and left field, Jolene Litke. In center, Kayla Ranley. And in right field, it's Elena Schaff for the Pioneers. Now for the Edgar Wildcats, who will be up to bat first here tonight in this one. Leading off, it's the pitcher, Michaela Workus. At the second spot, it's right fielder, Macy Yonker. At the 3, catcher, Morgan Strevler. Batting out of the 4, it's shortstop, Reagan Borkart. At the 5, first baseman, Leah Davis. Batting 6th, second baseman, Ashley Erickson. At the 7 spot, it is left fielder, Jessica Muha. At the 8, third baseman, Kendallin Dalkey. And at 9, center fielder, Carlin Lipinski. And without further ado, we are set to go here in this one. Both these teams making it to the sectional finals here in 2022 with a trip to the state tournament on the line here in Plover. Edgar comes in at 16-6. Sevastopol 16-5 on the year. Should be a great one here tonight. Pitcher on pitcher to start things off. And the first pitch is a strike to Michaela Workus. Again, it's Libby Ash on the mound for the Pioneers. That one misses. Count evens up at 1-1 now to Workus. The 1-1 count. Ash on the mound. Both these dugouts loud to start this one. Loaded stands. Workus grounds that one over to short. Throw to first in time for out number 1. So Workus grounds out. And we'll move on to the 2 spot in the order. It's Macy Yonker, the right fielder. Nobody on and 1 out to Yonker. Yonker watches a ball go by, that one high. 1-0 to Yonker. Ash winds and throws. That one just misses outside for ball 2. A windy day here at WIAA. Spud Field. The 2-0 count to Yonker. Yonker checks the swing. It's a strike anyways. Now 2-1 to Macy Yonker with 1 out and nobody on. Edgar coming off that win against Newman, 7-0 in the sectional semifinals. Swing and a miss from Yonker there, and the count evens up at 2-2. And of course, as Jason just told you, Sevastopol Pioneers coming off a win, of course, against Leona Wabino. And another swing and a miss, and that is a strikeout for Libby Ash. Yonker goes down swinging for out number 2, and that brings up Morgan Strevler, the catcher, out of the 3rd spot in the order. So Libby Ash retires the first 2 batters for the Wildcats. We'll see if Morgan Strevler can get things going here for Edgar. And I'll say, for any Edgar fans out there watching, the last time that I personally called an Edgar game, the Wildcats won a regional final in girls basketball over Wild Rose. That one misses for a ball. One and 1 to Morgan Strevler. Pitch from Ash, swung on, grounded over to first, and the play not made at first base. It was a low throw from second. As the wind picks up, it was Claire Hibberly, a bit of a low throw to Kristen Dobner at first, and it will be Strevler who reaches on the air. Nonetheless, the Wildcats are on base. And onto the 4 spot in the order, it's Reagan Borkart, the shortstop. Now a courtesy runner for Strevler, says the umpire. Carly Feltz, the courtesy runner. And up to bat is Reagan Borkart, the shortstop. First pitch to Borkart is swung on, fouled off, out of play. Just over the press box here. So 0-1 to Borkart with a runner at first and 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. 0-1, swung on, hit hard out into right field, and that's going to be a base hit. Runner rounding third, coming home for the Wildcats, and she scores. The Edgar Wildcats score first off the RBI double for Reagan Borkart, and Edgar strikes first. Borkart again with the RBI double. And again, think back to that error. That was a costly error for Sevastopol. It winds up bringing in a run for Edgar. The inning would have been over, but the Wildcats take advantage. Reagan Borkart with the hit. Now it's Leah Davis, the first baseman, up to bat. So what a turn of events there, as Edgar has done all their damage here in the first with 2 outs. 0-1 to Davis. That one swung on, grounded short. This is going to be close. Safe. That is going to be an infield hit for Leah Davis. And the Wildcats are cooking here in the first inning. Since that error, 2 straight hits for Edgar. And now 2 runners in scoring position. Or excuse me, 1 runner in scoring position. We have runners at the corners for Ashley Erickson up to bat now. The pitch to Erickson, called strike 1. But what a start here for Edgar in a sectional final with a trip to the state tournament on the line. Libby Ash again on the mound. That one swung on, fouled off, and it's quickly 0-2 to Erickson. Edgar looking to pile on another run here. And Erickson's going to have to get a hit to do it, or get on base. The 0-2 to Erickson. That one swung on, hit out into right field. It is into the outfield for a base hit. 2 runs will come around and score for the Wildcats. And it's quickly 3-0. An RBI base hit for Ashley Erickson. And Edgar, a 2 RBI base hit for Erickson. And Edgar has quickly put up 3 runs. Again, Sevastopol could have ended this inning with a ground out throw with 2 outs. It was Morgan Strevler up to bat. She reached on the error, and now we have 3 straight runs scored. Jessica Muha up to bat, the left fielder. First pitch is a strike to Muha. Runner at first, 2 outs. So 0-1 to Jessica Muha. That one swung on, grounded over to second, throw to first in time to retire the side, but Edgar scores 3, leave 1 stranded on 3 hits. It's the Wildcats up 3-0 on the Pioneers after 1/2 inning. We will step aside and be back with more sectional final action right after this on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Gorski's Dine In or Take Out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, plus delivery in Mosinee. Gorski serves food 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week. Don't miss Double Bubble in Gorski's Bar Monday through Thursday from 3 to 6. For food and drink specials, plus special events, check Gorski'sWI.com. Gorski's Overton Drive, Mosinee.
Get yourself Gorski's, get yourself Gorski's, have yourself pizza there. Get yourself Gorski's, get yourself Gorski's, come and have a Bebop there. Hey!
Gorski's Dine In or Take Out.
Welcome back, everybody. Just heard from the great folks over at Gorski's. As the Edgar Wildcats lead the Sevastopol Pioneers 3-0 after 1/2 inning. And again, you have to look at the turning point in that inning, the error from Sevastopol that allowed Strevler to get on base with 2 outs that would have ended the inning. 3 straight hits from Edgar follow, and that's how we have 3-0 Wildcats. Strike 1 thrown from Michaela Workis, who gets the start on the mound tonight. Leadoff batter for Sevastopol, Bailey Rickla, the shortstop. 1-0 to Rickla. And Rickla fouls that one off. And it's quickly 0-2 now to Rickla. We got loaded bleachers and standing area outside here at Spud Field. That one just misses for a ball. 1-2 the count now. As the wind picks up. That one fouled off again as Ricola just stays alive. The 1-2. That is grounded to first, grabbed for out number 1. It's Leah Davis with the heady play. Quick reflexes there at first base. That one easily could have grounded through for a hit. When Davis grabs it, that's out number 1. Now to the 2 spot in the order, as it's Kayla Ranley. And Ranley looks at a ball on the first pitch. One out to Ranley from Workus. Inside pitch, ball 2. That one swung on, grounded right to Workus. The throw to first is in time for out number 2. So 2 quickly retired for the Wildcats. The umpire just issued a helmet warning to Kayla Ranley. Didn't have a chance to see what exactly happened, but a warning delivered by the umpire. To the 3 spot in the order, it's Jolene Litke. Litke fouls that one back, and it's caught. No, not caught. It'll be a foul. 0-1 to Litke. 0-1 to Litke as the Wildcats up 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. Pitch on the way and a swing and a miss to Litke. And Michaela Workus having quite the start thus far. Tires the first 2, now up 0-2 in the count. That one just misses, ball 1. If it's 0-2, you can almost bet on the pitcher throwing a ball on the next pitch. That one's going to be fouled off. 1-2 the count now. Trying to get hitter to chase something was Workus, and that one's fouled off. 1-2 now the count. That one fouled back again as Litke stays alive in the count. One, 2, the count remains. To Jolene Litke, nobody on, 2 outs. That one misses, ball 2. Now the count evens up at 2-2. Here to Litke. Workus. Winds, throws. Called strike 3, and Workus ends the inning with a strikeout. So after 1 inning, it's 3-0 Edgar. No hits for Sevastopol in the first. 3-0 Edgar. We'll step aside, be back with the top of the second inning here in the sectional final here on Zaleski Sports.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar. Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Leading off for the Edgar Wildcats, it's Kendall Dalkey, and she swings and misses on the first pitch. Dalkey's first at bat, the third baseman, batting onto the 8th spot. 8-9-1 due up for the Wildcats. Dalkey swings and misses again, going after it here to start her at bat. 2 swings in the first 2 pitches. And Edgar up 3-0 on Sevastopol. Got some cloud cover here at WIAA, which some wind picking up as well. Ball thrown, 1-2 now to Dalkey. The 1-2 pitch from Ash. Another swing and a miss, and Kendall Dalkey goes down swinging. It's the second strikeout of the evening for Libby Ash, the starting pitcher for the Pioneers. Now to the 9th spot in the order, it is center fielder Carlin Lipinski. 1 out, nobody on to Lipinski. That is swung on, popped up out into left field, and that is not caught. It's dropped. So another error for Sevastopol, and E7 there on Litke. And Lipinski winds up on first. Edgar really made Sevastopol pay for their last error. We'll see if they can do the same here in the second. Back to the top of the order, it's pitcher Michaela Workus. And that one low for a ball. One 0 the count to Workus. The 1-0. Swung on, grounded up the middle to short. Throw to first is not in time. Another infield base hit for the Wildcats. But they did get the out at second. So they did get 1 out. And we'll give it the fielder's choice for Workus. So they did get Lipinski out heading to second. So 2 outs now. Workus reaches on the fielder's choice. Macy Yonker, the right fielder, up to bat. Throw to second. Workus stealing, and she does so successfully. That one high for another ball. It's 2-0 to Yonker. That one high, another ball. 3-0 the count now. As Workus jaunts back to second. Runner at second, 2 outs for Macy Yonker. 3-0 the count. Ash has got some work to do, and that is high again. Yonker is walked. So Yonker's walked, and that takes us to the 3 spot in the order with catcher, Morgan Strevler. Strevler, again, reached on the air. Her first at-bat. That was that crucial play in the first inning. Runners at first and second, 2 outs to Strevler. Called strike 1. And that one called strike 2, and Workus speeds over to third and steals the base. So now, as Yonker also is able to head over to second, so 2 runners in scoring position. A hit here would guarantee at least 1 run would score for the Wildcats. Ash winds, throws, the 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Ash gets her 3rd strikeout of the game for out number 3. No scores here in the top of the second. Edgar with 2 left stranded, no hits. 3-0 Edgar after 1.5. We'll step aside, be back with the bottom of the second inning right after this on Zaleski Sports.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the bottom of the second inning. It will be Sevastopol up to bat to get things started. And it is the 4, 5, 6 spots in the lineup due up for Sevastopol and the Pioneers. Starting with the 4, Sam Differt, the catcher. Differt swings on the first pitch, pops it up out into shallow right field. That is caught for out number 1 by the second baseman, Ashley Erickson. So a quick first out there. It was a 3-up and 3-down first inning for Sevastopol. They'll be looking to try to cut in and at least get some base runners on here against the Wildcats. First pitch is fouled back by Kristen Dobner, the first baseman, her first at-bat of the evening. The 0-1 to Dobner. That one misses. 1-1. One pitch. Swung on, fouled off. And out of play. Quickly 1-2 to Dobner. Again, Workus on the mound. Gets the start once again for the Wildcats. And the 1-2 Workus pitch. A called strike 3. Dobner goes down looking, and it is Workus' second strikeout in 5 batters. So 2 outs now. Quickly, as the 6th spot due up Elena Schaff, the right fielder. She looks at a ball. And Sevastopol in danger of having back-to-back 3-up, 3-down innings to start the game. That one is popped up and caught for out number 3, and there it is. Another 3-up and 3-down inning. The Wildcats with efficient fielding play and pitching. 3-0 Edgar after 2. We'll step aside, be back with more sectional final action right here on Zaleski Sports.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school, then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
It's the Wildcats back up to bat here on Zaleski Sports. Edgar leads Sevastopol 3-0. Reagan Borkart due up the 4-5-6 for Edgar here in the top of the third. Borkart looks at a ball on the first pitch. Borkart 1 for 1 on the evening. She had an RBI double, brought in the first run of the night for Edgar in the first inning. Swings on that one, pops it up, foul territory, and dropped in foul territory, and will fall for a foul. Again, Sevastopol shooting themselves in the foot a little bit here to start this one off in the field. But it's 1-1 nonetheless to Borkart. That was another out Sevastopol should have had. And a swing and a miss. Borkart not happy with that one. 1-2 now to Borkart. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, fouled back as Borkart stays alive in the count. Of course, Edgar coached by Kevin and Samantha Brown. Sevastopol head coached by Brooke Bittorf. The 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed by Borkart, and Borkart goes down swinging for out number 1. And that is Libby Ash's 4th strikeout of the evening for Sevastopol. Ash has surrendered 3 hits, and again, all of those came after that error. And that is swung on, grounded, and that'll get through into left field. I'm going to give that a base hit for Leah Davis, the first baseman. So Davis with the base hit. That would have been a tough play to make on the long throw from short. Davis with the base hit gets things started for the Wildcats here in the third. And now to the 6th spot in the order. It's the second baseman, Ashley Erickson. She had a 2 RBI single her first at bat. Leah Davis also now 2 for 2. She's got a couple of base hits. Erickson fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. Again, she had a 2 RBI base hit in the first inning. She made this one 3-0. Swings on that one, grounds it over to short, and it's bobbled. Throw to second, not in time. Not in time to second. And it was bobbled there at short by Bailey Ricla. And again, it unclear if the runner would have been safe without the bobble, but I don't think so. I think we'll give that an E4. And Erickson reaches on the error. Davis advances to second. Jessica Muha, the left fielder, now up to bat. She grounded out her first at-bat back in the first inning, and getting very windy here at WIAA. That one misses. Ball 2 to Muha. So 2-0 the count. Runners at first and second base. Well, that one misses again. Ball 3. Ball 3 to Muha. Just 1 out here in the top of the third. Ash on the pitch, and it misses again. That is ball 4. As Muha will take her base, and the bases are now loaded for Kendallin Dalkey and the Edgar Wildcats. Edgar in a prime position to extend this lead even further here in the top of the third inning. Libby Ash on the mound. Again, Kendallin Dalkey steps up to the plate. She struck out swinging her first at-bat in the second inning. Swings on that one, fouls it off. Oh, 1 the count to Dalkey. And the 0-1 pitch. Another swing and a miss. And again, Dalkey aggressively attacking at the plate for the second straight at bat. She swung at the first 2 pitches last inning as well. Just hasn't been able to make contact yet. Or at least hit a ball into the field of play. She has hit a couple of fouls. 0-2 the count to Dalkey. Ash on the pitch. Swing and a miss. Dalkey goes down swinging, and it's strikeout number 5 of the evening for Libby Ash. And that is out number 2. So a big out there for Ash to get the strikeout. No ball in play, and now she just needs to get an out, regardless of how it happens, to Carlin Lipinski, the center fielder, reached on an error, her first at-bat. Swings on that one. That is hit hard out into center field, and it will drop. 1 run scores, another rounding third coming home. It is a 2 RBI base hit for Carlin Lipinski, and the Wildcats have jumped all over the Pioneers here in the sectional final. Five to nothing Edgar. For the leadoff batter, Michaela Workus. That one high for a ball. Runner still at first and second with 2 outs. 5-0 Wildcats. Workus 0 for 1 with a ground out and reaching in a fielder's choice. That one lone in the dirt. It's ball 2. So 2-0 the count now to Workus. With 2 outs and runners at first and second. Ash on the pitch. That is swung on and hit. That is going to fall. Another base hit for the Wildcats. It will bring in 1 more run. Michaela Workus with the RBI base hit. It is 6-0 Edgar. Looking to punch their ticket to the state tournament early here in this one. Now a meeting on the mound for the Pioneers. Muha comes around to score for Edgar. And again, it's an RBI base hit for Michaela Workus. And again, Edgar is just pouncing. The Wildcats are pouncing all over the Pioneers here in the first 3 innings. And now Macy Yonker up to bat. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. First pitch is a ball to Yonker. Wildcats have come ready to play tonight in the biggest game of the season. Swing and a miss from Yonker, and the count evens up now at 1-1. Ash on the wind and the throw. Swung on, grounded right to Ash on the mound. Throw to first in time for out number 3. So Sevastopol able to retire the side, but not before the Edgar Wildcats rack up another 3 runs. It's 6-0 Edgar after 2.5. We'll step aside and be back with more sectional final action right after this on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises, man.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar. Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar. Cropping.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Sevastopol up to bat. First pitch fouled back. It's Libby Ash, the pitcher, leading things off. The 7-8-9 due up for the Pioneers. The count to Ash. That one misses, evens up the count at 1-1 now. That one swung on, grounded over to third. The throw to first in time for out number 1. Throw made from third by Kendall and Dahlke on time to the first baseman, Lee Davis. And the first is retired here in the bottom of the 3rd. And it's been 7 batters, 7 outs as that has popped up and out of play, foul. 0-1 the count. That's Claire Heberly, the second baseman, up to bat. Again, you could not have scripted a better start if you're the Edgar Wildcats. 6 runs in 3 innings, and you haven't allowed a base runner yet. Swing and a miss. Heberly. 0-2 the count now to Heberly. 0-2 from Workus. That one misses, ball 1. Edgar fans didn't like that call. But it's 1-2 to Claire Heberly. And that is swung on right over the glove of Workus. But the throw to first is in time for out number 2. That play made by the second baseman, Ashley Erickson. She's made a couple of plays there from her second base spot. And it's quickly 2 up and 2 down thus far in the third, and we might have our third straight 3 up, 3 down inning for Sevastopol up at the plate. Naomi Rikla up to bat, called strike 1. Got to give Workis credit on the mound for the Wildcats tonight. She's been on all season long, especially here in the postseason. That one fouled back and out of play, and it's quickly 0-2 again to Rikla. To Naomi Rikla. 2 outs. Swung on, fouled off. The 0-2. That falls in there for strike 3. And Rikla goes down looking. Another 3 up, 3 down inning. And the Edgar Wildcats have absolutely pounced all over the Pioneers thus far. It's 3-0 through 3. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the top of the 4th inning. The Edgar Wildcats lead the Sevastopol Pioneers 6-0 in the top of the 4th inning. Top of the 4th, 6-0 Edgar, and it will be Edgar right back to the plate. Leading off, it will be the catcher, Morgan Strevler. Strevler's 0 for 1, reached on an error and struck out swinging. Now here in the 4th for Strevler. Leading off, grounds that one down the third baseline, foul. 0-1 now to Strevler. It's the 3, 4, 5 spots due up for the Wildcats. Strevler, Borkart, and Davis. Nobody on. 1 strike. That is swung on, hit out into shallow center field, and that'll go into the gap for a base hit for Morgan Strevler. Everybody's got it going at the plate tonight for the Wildcats. And now another courtesy runner here for Edgar. Again, it's Carly Feltz. Courtesy running for Strevler. Now to the 4th spot in the order, it's shortstop Reagan Borkart. She's 1 for 2 with an RBI double and a strikeout. She's got a runner at first and no outs here in the top of the 4th inning. That one inside, called strike 1. The 0-1 to Borkart. Borkart swings on that one down the third baseline. They say foul. Just barely did that one go foul. But it was the right call by the umpire. 0-2 the count now to Borkart. She talks with Coach Kevin Brown for a moment. Here's the 0-2. That is swung on and hit hard out into center field. It's caught for out number 1. So Borkart flies out to center. Now to the 5 spot in the order, it's first baseman Leah Davis. Here's the pitch. Checks the swing. Throw to second is in time for out number 2. The catch. Feltz trying to steal second. Great throw there by Sam Differt, the catcher. And that is out number 2. Out heading to second. And Leah Davis now faces the 0-1 count. First pitch or second pitch high. Count evens up 1-1 now to Davis. The 1-1. High pitch, ball 2. 2-1 now to Davis. She swings on that one, grounds it to Ash. Throw to first in time for out number 3. So Edgar goes scoreless here in the 4th inning, but they still lead 6-0. 1 runner left stranded and 1 hit. 6-0 Edgar after 3.5. We'll step aside. Be back with more sectional final softball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back, everybody, as it's the bottom of the 4th inning. 6-0. Edgar Wildcats lead. Sevastopol up to bat. A bunt laid down. Workus throws over to first in time for out number 1. It was Bailey Rickla trying to sneak in a bunt, and she grounds out. 1, 2, 3 spots due up for Sevastopol. And we just saw the leadoff batter, Bailey Rickla, ground out. Now it's Kayla Ranley, the center fielder. First pitch to Ranley is a ball. So 1-0 to Ranley. Nobody on, 1 out. Called strike 1. One the count. Swing and a miss on a high pitch from Ranley. And it's 1-2. Workus just seems to be in his zone on the mound tonight. And another swing and a miss. Ranley goes down swinging for out number 2, and it's strikeout number 4 on the evening for Michaela Workus. That one swung on, fouled back. It's Jolene Litke up to bat now, and again, this Edgar defense is on their way to potentially getting their 4th straight 3 up, 3 down inning, and it'd be a perfect game thus far for Workus, as that's grounded down the first baseline, and that is out number 3. A ground out for Litke, and it remains perfect for the Wildcats defensively and for Workus. 6-0 after 4 complete. We will step aside, be back with more sectional final action after this on Zaleski Sports.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Welcome back, everybody. It has been all Edgar through 4 innings here in the sectional final. And it's Edgar back up to the plate again. It's the 6, 7, 8 spots due up for the Wildcats. Ashley Erickson first up. She's 1 for 1 with a base hit and a reach on an error. First pitch is a ball to Erickson. That one just misses, ball 2. 2-0 to Erickson. And that one misses as well, it looks like. Ball 3. 3-0 to the leadoff batter here in the 5th, Ashley Erickson. And Edgar has at least been on base every single inning, which is all you can ask for if you're an Edgar fan, coach, or player. 3-1 the count now to Erickson. And that's called strike 2. So the count now runs full to Erickson. And that is swung on, grounded back, foul. The full count, and a swing and a miss, a strikeout for Ashley Erickson. She goes down for out number 1. That is strikeout number 6 on the evening for Libby Ash, starting pitcher for the Pioneers. It's out number 1, and now up to bat out of the 7th spot, left fielder Jessica Muha. Muha's 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. And that is hit hard, a fly ball out into right center field, and the 2 teammates collide a bit there, but the play is made. A little bit of miscommunication, but the play is able to be made by Kayla Ranley out there in center field. It was Ranley and Elena Schaff both going for it, but nonetheless, it's out number 2. And Muha flies out to center, and it looks like we have a substitution here hitting for Kendall and Dalkey. It is Carly Feltz. For Riley Mueller. Riley Mueller. Yep, 14, Riley Mueller. Yeah, it's tough to see from here. The numbers kind of wrinkled here, but Riley Mueller up to bat for the Wildcats. First pitch is a ball to Mueller. In for Kendall and Dahlke. Mueller swings and misses, or rather a ball. Let's see that one. 2-0. The 2-0 to Mueller. And a swing and a miss on a low pitch for a called strike, and it is 1-2. Looks like the umpire called. So 1-2 to Mueller. And that is swung on, grounded over to second, throw to first in time for out number 3. So the first 3 up, 3 down inning for the Wildcats at the plate. They still lead 6-0 after 4.5. We'll step aside, be back with the bottom of the 5th inning right after this on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you. For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the bottom of the 5th inning. It is Sevastopol looking for their first time on base here thus far. Michaela Workus with another perfect game so far. Don't want to jinx it. That is something announcers are prone to do. And that's a swing and a miss. 1-1 the count now. It's Sam Differt up to bat. But, again, Michaela Workus threw a perfect game on Tuesday. She just pitched on Tuesday against Newman Catholic. And she threw a perfect game in that one. And she's thrown a perfect game through 4 innings. Now the count's 1-2. To Sam Differt. Pitch on the way. That one misses. Ball 2. And again, the Edgar faithful not a fan of that call. Two-two pitch from Workus. That is popped up out into left field, and it's caught for out number 1. Differt flies out. And again, really for a perfect game, you got to give credit to the outfielders, infielders, and again, only a little over halfway through here. But again, we saw it Tuesday. That is popped up out of play foul by Kristen Daubner, the first baseman. She's 0 for 1, struck out looking her first at bat in the 2nd inning. Again, it was the 4-5-6-2 up here in the inning. We saw the 4, Sam Differt, now the 5, Kristen Daubner. The 0-1. That one grounded down the first baseline, foul. And you got to wonder if your Workus, if that seeps into your mind a little bit, you're trying to go for that perfect game. And that's hit off the bat of Dobner. Didn't try to swing, looked like, but fouls it off. But again, does that seep into your mind, the thought of going for that perfect game, which I guess if you're a pitcher, you're probably trying to throw a perfect game every game. But might play into the mind, especially when this Edgar team just had a perfect game 2 days ago. 1-2. Still the Dobner who stays alive at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Michaela Workus for out number 2. Workus now with 5 strikeouts tonight, as Dobner goes down swinging, her second strikeout of the evening. Now to the 6th spot in the order, it is right fielder Elena Schaff. Schaff's 0 for 1 with a flyout. And she hits that one out into right field. Well, shallow right field, it's caught for out number 3, and that will do it for the 5th. The Edgar Wildcats and Michaela Workus remain perfect out there in the outfield. We'll step aside. After 5 full innings, Edgar up 6-0. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the top of the 6th inning, and it is the Edgar Wildcats back up to bat, looking to extend their 6-0 lead. And again, have to talk about it. Edgar and Michaela Workus, again, throwing a perfect game so far through 5 innings, and we still got 2 innings left. This game's far from over, but I'd be interesting to see the history. I don't know it on how many times it has happened where in WIAA softball, where a team has had 2, and a pitcher, the same pitcher, has had 2 straight perfect games in sectionals. You know, this is high-level softball at this point of the season. You got the best teams, a 1 seed in Sevastopol and the Pioneers. You know, it's not as if it's the first round where if you're a top seed, you're playing a lower seeded team that may have only won 5 or 6 games in the regular season. This is a 16-win Sevastopol team. Beat a Newman team that beat a red-hot Pacelli team really in the playoffs as well. So it'd just be interesting to see the history on how many times it has happened where a pitcher and a team have thrown 2 straight perfect games in sectional playoffs. Leading off, it's Carlin Lipinski, the center fielder for the Wildcats, and she's quickly down on the count 0-2. It's the 9-1-2 spots due up for Edgar. Oh, 2 to Lipinski. Nobody on, no outs to the leadoff batter here in the 6th. And we see a substitution coming over there at third. Well, Naomi Rikla coming back to third to get something done. Lipinski swings and misses, goes down swinging for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the order now for the Wildcats. It's pitcher Michaela Workus. Workus is 1 for 2 with a ground out and an RBI single, as well as reaching on a fielder's choice. Workus had the base hit back in the 3rd inning and called strike 1. Oh, 1 the count now. Nobody on, 1 out. Swings on that one, fouls it back. And it's quickly 0-2. We also have a pitching change for Sevastopol here to start the inning. Addison Schowski comes in to pitch to relieve Libby Ash. That one's grounded to 3rd. Throw to 1st in time for out number 2 as Michaela Workus grounds out. But again, it's now Addison Schowski on the mound for the Pioneers, and she gets a quick 2 outs. Now to the 2 spot in the order, it's right fielder Macy Yonker. Yonker's 0 for 2 with a strikeout, a walk, and a ground out. Oh, 1 now to Yonker. Low pitch for a ball. 1-1 the count now. 1-1, nobody on, 2 outs to Macy Yonker. Sevastopol's got a lot of work to do here to climb back into this one. And it's going to start with getting this out right here and ending the inning. 1-2 to Yonker. So that's a called strike. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. As Yonker goes down swinging, a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Wildcats, their 2nd straight. The Edgar still leads 6-0 after 5.5 innings of play. We'll step aside, be back with Sevastopol up to bat in the bottom of the 6th right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar. Cropping Central.
Welcome back, everybody. It is 6-0 Edgar as we get set to start the bottom of the 6th inning. And a reminder that coming up at the conclusion of this game is your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll have a video and audio of the trophy presentation for the sectional final championship. Again, winner of this one heads to the state tournament in Madison June 10th for the state semifinals. Again, a lot on the line, and it has absolutely been all Edgar here through the first 5.5 innings. We'll see if the Pioneers can get something going here. Again, thus far it's been a perfect game from the Wildcats and Michaela Workus on the mound. The 7, 8, 9 spots due up for the Pioneers. It's Libby Ash to start things off out of the 7 spot. And that is fouled off for strike 1. So 0-1 to Ash. The pitch, swing and a miss. Count now runs to 0-2. Again, Workus is just in a zone. Just continues to stay in his zone here. The 0-2 pitch. That one misses for a ball. And a check swing. That one goes high for a ball. Count evens up now at 2-2 to Libby Ash. The 2-2 count. Swings on that one. That was almost a half check swing, a half swing. It looked like Ash wanted to hold it back, but was too far and stuck with the swing, and it was fouled off. And the count remains 2-2 now to Libby Ash from Michaela Werkes on the mound. The pitch. That is hit hard out into right field, but fouled off, out of play. Ash battling up here. Two count to Ash. And the pitch. Inside, ball 3. And again, you hear the Edgar faithful showing their displeasure with that call. And now the count runs full here, so can Libby Ash get on base? She swings, hits that one to short, throw to first in time for out number 1. And it was close, but perfect game remains. 6-3, out number 1. Now to the 8th spot in the order, it's second baseman Claire Hibberly. Again, it looked like Ash really fought back in the count there. She was down 0-2, got it to 3-2. But it called, that's strike 1, and not Hibberly. Rather, I believe we have Addison Schalski. It is Addison Schalski, the pitcher. Up to bat and swings on that one. It's quickly 0-2 to Schalski. Oh, 2 to Schalski with 1 out. Werkes, the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Michaela Werkes with yet another strikeout, and that is out number 2. Count them up. That's 6 strikeouts in just in just 17 batters thus far. 2 outs now. And that's a called strike as well. Naomi Rikla, the third baseman, up to bat now. And this has really just been unbelievable to watch here tonight from the Edgar Wildcats and Michaela Werkes. You really cannot play a better game than the Edgar has up until this point, and especially Michaela Werkes on the mound. I mean, especially 2 straight games like this in sectionals in a game with a trip to the state tournament on the line. And another swing and a miss. And Rikla goes down swinging for out number 3. Strikeout number 7 for Werkes. And Werkes 1 inning away from pitching another perfect game here in the playoffs. Edgar 1 inning away from the state tournament. We'll step aside and be back with the top of the 7th after this on Zaleski Sports.
Conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar. Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the top of the 7th inning. And the Edgar Wildcats are 1 inning away from the state tournament June 10th. Morgan Strevler up to bat to start things off here in the top of the 7th for Edgar. And we'll see if Edgar can pile on a few more runs, get some insurance runs here in the 7th inning before they'll leave it up to Strevler to try to close things out in the bottom of the 7th, Werkes to close things out in the bottom of the 7th as Strevler swings and misses on pitch 1. 0-1 the count to Strevler. Strevler is 1 for 2 as make it 2 for 3. That's a base hit out into center field for Morgan Strevler. And Strevler gets things started in the top of the 7th for the Wildcats. Reagan Borkart now up to bat for Edgar. Runner at first, no outs. That one misses, ball 1. (1-0) the count to Borkart. Borkart swings and misses on that one. Count evens up at 1-1. (1-1) the count. 1-1 the count. And that is swung on, grounded into right field for another base hit. Here comes Strevler into third. Ball rolls away. Strevler coming home. She scores. Rather, that was Feltz coming around to score. And it is an RBI base hit for Reagan Borkart. Her second hit of the evening. Brings in another run, and Edgar gets one of those insurance runs. 7-0 Wildcats. Now it's Leah Davis back up to bat. She's 2 for 3 with a couple of base hits and a ground out. (0-1) the count here to Davis. Make it 1-1. That's ball 1 called. And the throw to second is way past the second baseman. That's going to allow Borkart to advance all the way to third. And still no outs here in the top of the seventh. So these Wildcats are not done putting up runs, as Watoma just on the field right to the left of us here up in the press box at WIAA. Watoma has beaten the Amherst Falcons in the sectional final, so Watoma is headed to the state tournament. They take down Amherst tonight here in Plover as well. And here in our game, Edgar up 7-0, 1-2 the count. That one's grounded over to third, and the hesitation, runner safe at first base. And everything going Edgar's way right now as Davis reaches on the air. Now at the 6th spot in the order, it's second baseman Ashley Erickson. And Erickson, as runner steals second. Erickson is 1 for 2. She's got a 2 RBI base hit as well as a strikeout and reaching on an error. Still no outs with runners at second and third for Erickson. High pitch is a ball. So here it is for Erickson. Again, runners at second and third base. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. And rather, no, it is. Yes, it is actually Erickson. Had that right. And it looks like 2-2 the count. To Erickson. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Erickson puts down the bunt, and it is down. They're going to hold it, and no one is going to be out. Everybody's safe. As Sevastopol has had a couple of those where They're just a little indecisive on where they want to go with the ball, and it allows Erickson to get to first. And now bases are loaded, and a smart play by Borkart there. She's over at third, and also Coach Brown as well to hold Borkart there at third because that was going to be an easy play at home. Borkart didn't stay. Jessica Muha now up to bat. Swings and misses. Rather a ball. 1-0 the count. Bases loaded with no outs. Edgar looking to absolutely put this one away and all but seal it heading into the bottom of the 7th. The Wildcats can smell the state tournament from here. That one's fouled back. Now 1-1 the count to Muha. So Watoma over Amherst 2-1 as Watoma advances to the state tournament. 1-1 the count to Muha. That one is hit out into right field. It falls. 1 run scores. Another one coming around third, coming home. And 2 runs will score. It's a 2 RBI base hit for Jessica Muha. Her first hit of the evening. Couldn't have came at a better time, as it's now 9-0 Edgar. And a meeting on the mound for the Pioneers. And again, keep in mind, still no outs with 2 runners in scoring position. 9-0 Edgar, and the Wildcats have just owned this one all night long. And then again, Kendall Dulkey back up to bat. Looks at a ball. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 1-1. Nobody out. Runners at second and third. Edgar leads by 9. Another swing and a miss. One, 2 the count. It's the 1-2 to Dulkey. And that's called strike 3 as Dulkey goes down looking for out number 1. And again, Edgar and the Wildcats, they can sniff Madison in the state tournament all the way from Plover, Wisconsin. 9-0. Now Lipinski up to bat.
Well, they get to hit, though. They do get to hit. So it's after 5 innings, but the losing team gets to hit. So they'll be able to.
I don't know.
Yeah, they have to be able to hit.
I know that's how baseball is. A lot of the regular season, they didn't let them. I didn't know if it's different.
See, I'm thinking they have to get to hit.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know now. I never wrote down yet.
All right, and there is out number 2. It's Carlin Lipinski who grounds out. But another run does score for the Wildcats, and that is 10. As Erickson comes around to score. 10-0 Edgar. And it has just been all Wildcats. Michaela Workis with the base hit out into left field. It'll bring in another run for the Wildcats. And what can't Workis do? An RBI base hit this time for Workis. Brings home Muha. And it's 11-0. And it is going to go down as a double for Workis. RBI double, so Workus has got a couple of hits. He's pitched a perfect game so far. And we have been all the way through the order here. In the 7th inning, it's Macy Yonker now. Up to bat. Workus with a courtesy runner. Looks like it's Feltz once again. Carly Feltz. He's coming a couple of times as a courtesy runner. 11-0. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Runner at second for Yonker. Yonker swinging a miss. 0-2. The 0-2 to Yonker. Called strike 3, and they're going to throw to first, out number 3. And that'll do it for the top of the 7th in the playoffs. The Pioneers will get an at-bat. So Pioneers will get an at-bat right after this, but Edgar on their way to the state tournament, barring a miracle here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the bottom of the 7th inning. And it really has been all Edgar here in this one, as they scored 3 runs in the 1st inning, 3 in the 3rd, and then 5 there in the 7th to round out this 11-point lead that the Wildcats have carved out for themselves. And we are going to be on perfect game watch once again for the Edgar Wildcats after Michaela Workus pitched a perfect game on Tuesday against Newman in the sectional semifinal. She is 3 outs away from pitching another perfect game here in the sectional final with a state trip to the state tournament on the line. If that doesn't say clutch performer, I don't know what does. Pitching back-to-back perfect games, but still 3 outs left. And Sevastopol with a shot, still top of their order as well, 1, 2, 3. And that one high for a ball. So it's Bailey Rikla, the shortstop, up to bat to start things off. Rikla is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. The pitch swung on, fouled back. Now the count evens up at 1-1 to Rikla. The 1-1 pitch from Workus. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Edgar can feel it. Can feel a state tournament appearance around the corner. Workus, the 1-2, fouled back. Rikla stays alive in the count. Here's the 1-2. That one's grounded to first. That's out number 1. And the perfect game remains. And 2 outs away, the Wildcats are from the state tournament. And from another perfect game for Michaela Workus. And the first pitch is a strike to Kayla Ranley. And it is not Ranley, it is Tegan Ellefson up to bat now. Nonetheless, 1-1 the count now to Ellefson, with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Workus the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Ranley. Workus is on the verge of doing something that, and I don't have a record book in front of me. That's strike 3, swing and a miss. Michaela Workus with another strikeout. 1 out away are the Wildcats from the state tournament, and 1 out away from back-to-back perfect games thrown for Michaela Workus in sectionals. Now up to bat, it's Jolene Litke, the left fielder. Call strike 1. Workus wasting no time. Again, I don't have a record book in front of me, but I don't know when the last time or how often it has happened where a pitcher has thrown back-to-back perfect games in sectionals. And that one's grounded down the first base line. Out number 3. And the Edgar Wildcats are heading to the state tournament. The Edgar Wildcats are 2022 sectional champions. And you can't say that without mentioning Michaela Workus with another perfect game. Back-to-back perfect games thrown for Michaela Workus in sectionals. And while they do the trophy presentation, I'm going to head down there quickly. Edgar is your sectional champions. This mic's going to be on, by the way. Nothing.
Number 8, Sammy Dickerts. Number 9, Johanna Andre. Number 11, Kristen Dobner. Number 13, Kayla Ranley. Number 15, Tegan Ellison. Number 16, Jolene Litke. Number 17, Elena Schopp. Number 18, Libby Ash. Number 20, Naomi Ricola. Congratulations, Pioneers, on your runner-up. And for the Edgar Wildcats, number 1, Skyly Manikini. Number 2, Jessica Muha. Number 3, Reagan Borgart. Number 4, Ashley Erickson. Number 5, Harlan Lipinski. Number 6, Kendallin Dalkey. Number 7, Taylor Lemmer. Number 8, Allison Kraft. Number 9, Leah Davis. Number 10, Haley Schreiber. Number 11, Carly Phelps. Number 12, Michaela Workus. Number 13, Alexis Shara. Number 14, Riley Mueller. Number 15, Morgan Strebler. Number 16, Macy Yonker. Number 17, Elizabeth Moeller. Number 18, Autumn Schreiner. And accepting the plaque on your victory, coaches Samantha Brown and Kevin Brown. Congratulations, Edgar, on your victory. And congratulations to both teams on a fine season. Good luck, Edgar, at the state tournament.